hello guys. Welcome to Tabletop Baseball. A little special thing going tonight. We've got the 2016 All-Star team, and I kind of took a combination of both the National League and American League, combined them into one team. Took, kind of the players that I thought were the best of the best, or that I just liked. And I just made one team. And so it's going to be them versus a Hall of Fame team. But the Hall of Fame team will be drafted blindly here in just a minute. I need to make a little adjustment here. I want to bring this down a little more. It seems a little high there. So we're going to get started. Without further ado, we'll pick the starters. I have three. It's going to be a 3-game series. Is what I'm planning. Maybe a doubleheader. I might just do a doubleheader. Actually, I need to keep those in there. And I will pick out. I'm going to pick out 3 starters for the Hall of Famers. There's one. Tim Keefe. Keefe. And the other one, Don Sutton. And we'll go another one. Mickey Welch. I think Don Sutton's going to start game 1 just because he's Don Sutton. So it'll be Don Sutton versus Clayton Kershaw. Now for the 2016 All-Stars, I have what? I have 6 relievers. So we'll pick out 6 relievers. And see what we get here. Ray Brown as a reliever. Most of these guys can start and relieve. Amos Russi. 2. Pete Alexander, that's 3. Hoy Wilhelm, that's 4. He's more of a reliever than a starter, that's good. Carl Hubble, that's 5. Relief. And Walter Johnson, 6. We might put him in the starting. Of course, these guys I think are only starters. They are only starters, so he can't be a starter. All right, first baseman. I have. Let me see how many bench players I have. I have 4 for the All-Star team, 2016. 4 bench players. First baseman is going to be Dan Bruthers. I mean, there's a lot of names here I'm not familiar with. Let's pick out another guy. Mule Suttles. Okay. We are getting some weird ones here. Second base. Second baseman, Bobby Doerr. And the third baseman, who's going to be third? Freddie Lindstrom. And shortstop, let's pick 2 shortstops, maybe. Yeah, let's go 2 shortstops. Rabbit Marinville. Wow, okay. And then Archie Vaughn. I know that one. So we have 2 bench players. We still need a DH also. Left field, Goose Goslin. Yeah, let's go maybe another left fielder, Hugh Duffy. All right, center field. All right, center field. There you go, Earl Averill. And right field. Let's go 2 right fielders. Elmer Flick. And Tony Gwynn. Wow, that's he seems out of place a little bit. We need 2 catchers. Carlton Fisk. There we go. And another one. Josh Gibson. Catcher, good. Looks like a good position there. Now we got to do the lineup quickly. Let's go Hugh Duffy leading off. He's a AA in the stolen base department. Let's go Hugh Duffy. Let's go Tony Gwynn batting third. How about Josh Gibson batting third? I'm not sure about these guys. Home run wise, Mule Suttles, he hit 35. Rabbit Marinville. I don't really know Rabbit Marinville. Goose Goslin at 20. 25, Earl Averill. Elmer Flick. Not much of a home run guy. Freddie Lindstrom, 11. I think we're going to go Carlton Fisk, 4th, so one of those guys will be DHing. Probably Josh Gibson will DH. Okay, 5th. I'm thinking Archie Vaughn. Or maybe Mule Suttles. Yeah, let's go Mule Suttles 5th. What'd he hit? Yeah. He might even need to be cleanup. Yeah, he might need to be cleanup. Let's go Suttles 4, Fisk 5, Vaughn 6. So Bruthers, he's on the bench. Lindstrom 7. What do we got? We got left field, right field. Catcher first, third. So we're down to short and second. .281, I think he's going to bat 9th. Bobby Dorr 8th, Marinville 9th. Don Sutton will start. And there's your Hall of Famer team, blindly picked. There's your bench players. Oh, wow, they're all lefties. All left-handed hitters on the bench. But, you know, that's what happens when you don't look and you pick them. So Clayton Kershaw is going to be on the mound for the 2016 team. So let's get the lineup here. Hugh Duffy in left. He's a 1-5 -1. Tony Gwynn. He will play right field. He's a 2-5 -1. Josh Gibson. Got a DH. D. Smith in the house. Playing a little Hall of Famers versus the 2016 All-Star team. I just drafted the Hall of Famers. I consciously picked out the All-Stars. Combination of American and National. First base is Suttles. He's a 416. But he's a heck of a hitter. Even versus lefties. Carlton Fisk will be catching. He is a 2 and a 4 and a -2. Arky Vaughn at short. Shortstop, he's a 325. Freddie Lindstrom at third. $3.11. Bobby Dorr, second base. $1.12. Rabbit Marinville. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Hold on. I've got left, right, center field's what I'm missing. So Rabbit Marinville is not going to be playing. I thought I was missing an... I need a center fielder. It's going to be Earl Averill. Could be Elmer Flick. Little comparison here. Earl Averill was 334. A little more pop. Better on base. So Averill, my bad. He's going to play center. And now he's going to have to bat ninth because I'm not going to redo the lineup. You think the 2016 All-Star team will win? Well, we will see shortly. It's a heck of a 9-hole hitter, Earl Averill. We'll go over the 2016 team real quick here in a minute. Center field, he's a 110 and a -1. Rabbit Marinville's on the bench. On the mound's Don Sutton. Playing in sunny San Diego. So we've got the fielding checks there. Let's go over the 2016 Hall of Famers. Like I said, a combination of American and National. Altuve will lead off, play second. Bryce Harper in right. Mike Trout in center. Ortiz DH. Chris Bryant at third. Rizzo at first. Bogarts at short. Cespedes in left. Buster Posey catching. That is your 2016 All-Star team. Statistician Richard Byer checking in. So, and Clayton Kershaw's on the mound. We're ready to go. Blind draft Hall of Famers. And a conscious picked 2016 All-Star team. Hugh Duffy versus the left-hander Clayton Kershaw. And it's a 6'5". 6'5" versus a right-hander, and Kershaw strikes him out. And Hugh's like, man, I don't remember facing anybody like that back in my day. And here's Tony Gwynn. It's a tough matchup for Tony. 1-6, lefty, but he's going to win the battle. 1-6, it will be a hit. 1-7 double, and it is a double. For Tony Gwynn, Josh Gibson now, the DH. Man, look at that left-handed side. And he got the one column, 110, but it's going to be a home run check. And he is a right-handed hitter, 1-11. 1-11, and it's gone for Josh Gibson. 2-run shot off Kershaw. And we're off and running. It's 2-0. Hall of Famers. Here's Mule Suttles. Different name, 410. Righty. Ballpark check singles, 1-7. 16. So he'll line it out to short. Another hard hit ball. But Xander Bogaerts makes the play. Here's Carlton Fisk. It's a 2-5. Struck him out. So 2 strikeouts in the inning, but 2 runs. And 2-0 Hall of Famers. Bottom of 1. Jose Altuve versus Don Sutton. It's a 2-4. Righty-righty matchup. Ballpark check singles. 1-7. 11. So Altuve is going to line it out to short. Now here's Bryce Harper. I was watching him just a bit ago playing the Rangers. 3-6 versus a right-hander. He's going to draw the walk. And here's Mike Trout. See if he can get hit one out of here. So 6-4. 6-4. Righty matchup. Ballpark check singles. 1-7. And it is a 7. And that's a single 1-star. First and second with 1 out. David Ortiz. Oh, man. Just got through swimming and eating hamburgers. I went to Taco Bueno. I got the house to myself tonight. 6-7. Ortiz versus, he's a lefty. Struck him out. Don Sutton strikes out Big Papi. So 2 down, first and second. I think what you had sounds a little better than what I had. And a 2 on the D20 and a 1 on the white die. Balk rating. Don Sutton with a 1, so no balk. We will try it again. Chris Bryant. Base hit scores a run. It's a 4-5. Right-hander. Don Sutton strikes him out. Both pitchers with 2 Ks. And we'll move to the top of the second. 2-0 Hall of Famers. Archie Vaughn. It's a lefty-lefty matchup. It's a 2-4, and he flies out to left field. Late on it. Freddie Lindstrom. And it's a 4-5. He's a righty. 4-5. 1's a triple. Anything else, he'll fly it out to left, and he does. Bobby Dorr. 2 outs, nobody on. A 5-10. 5-10 righty. Struck him out. Three up, 3 down. Bottom of 2, Anthony Rizzo. A 2-8 versus a right-hander is going to be a hit. 1-7 double. 3. 2-8. 1-7 double. It is a 3. So Anthony Rizzo with a double. Leadoff double brings up Xander Bogaerts. And it's a 1-7 versus a right-hander. He's going to line it out to first. And runner will have to hold. Ioannis Cespedes, 410. Right-hander, catcher X. First X chance. Carlton Fisk, a 2-4. Two and a 12 is a G2, and then a 7 on a 4. So G2, runner at second. Right. It was not hit to the right. Ball hit to first or second, batters out, runners advance. Ball hit to shortstop, pitcher catcher. See decide. Let's see. He can decide. Running speed -4, plus fielder's range, or plus fielder's defensive rating. For simplicity, he's already on second base, and he's Anthony Rizzo, for crying out loud. He's probably not going to go. 1-12. It's a 2-3. 2 outs. Buster Posey. He's on my fantasy team. 4-6. Righty. And 1-3 double. Slim chance. He does not get it. He flies out to center. So leadoff double for the All-Stars 2016 style. They leave him stranded. They left Rizzo out there. And here's Earl Averill. 9-hole, 5-6, lefty, struck him out. That's why he's batting ninth, because he's a left-hander. He's a good hitter, though. Hugh Duffy. 2-5, lefty, single. Single for Hugh Duffy. And -4 on the hold for Kershaw. But Hugh Duffy, no joke on Gibson's card. That is a monster card. He's going to try to get a lead. It's a 2, though. Possible balk. Balk is a 1-9 for Kershaw. 11, no balk, but he does not get a good lead. Okay, so Tony Gwynn. Let's just hit away. 1-7. That's a single to center field. Double check that. I didn't roll the D20. Oh, you're not supposed. I don't need to roll. That's right. He balk chance. Single to center. No stars. So Duffy. Excuse me. Trout's a -1. Duffy's a 1-17. So 1-16. And center fielder's no additional. He was held on. So we do have to subtract for that. So 1-15. And it's a 20. They gun him down. 8-5. Put out at third. Duffy is gone. And Tony Gwynn, I believe he moves up on the throw, does he not? Well, he can. Yeah, he moves up. Josh Gibson, 2 down. Gwynn at second. 2 down. And a 1, so a possible wild pitch. 1-8 for Kershaw. It's a 12. No wild pitch. Gwynn stays at second. 5-6. He's a right-hander. 5-6. Struck him out. Good thing it's off Kershaw's card because, like you said, that card is just crazy. Especially that one column, which he got that first at bat. So they come up empty. Back to the top of the order for 2016. Here's Jose Altuve, 6'8", and he's a righty. Grounds it out to short. Bryce Harper, left-hander. It's 4'8". Struck him out. Don Sutton strikes him out. Here's Big Mike Trout. He singled his first time up. 6'5", righty. It's off the pitcher's card. Trouble. 6'5". He's got normal power. Don't even look at it. 1-7 is a home run. 8-20 double. And it's a 9, so it'll be a double. Trout on the way to the cycle. Single and a double. Ortiz struck out his first time up. 2-8 versus a right-hander. And he'll ground it out to second base to end the inning. So still nothing doing for the 2016 All-Stars. Mule settles. What did he do his first time? Lined it out. 1-7 versus the left-hander, and he was going to draw the walk. Mule shows some patience. Not a stealer. They're going to hold him on, though. Carlton Fisk hitting away. 4-3, righty. Ballpark check singles. 1-7. And it's a 6. So a single. 1-star single. Archie Vaughn. Man, he could bunt. He's a heck of a bunter. A bunter. This is an all-star game. Do you want to bunt in an all-star game? He could hit and run. But I think he's going to bunt. They're going to try to win this thing. It's Clayton Kershaw, you know. Opportunities are pretty rare. I don't know that they'd be expecting it or not. That's a good question. Infield. I'm going to say this is a gray area. It's a gray area. Yeah. It's a gray area. I mean, it's your call. Are they expecting him to bunt? I don't know. I mean, it's an all-star game, not necessarily. We'll keep him an A bunter. 5. A and a 5. Speed. Batter lays down a great bunt. Has a chance to beat it out. Falls within a running range. Scored a single. Runners advance one base. Well, Archie Vaughn's a 1-17, so he's got a good chance. He beats it out, so they were not expecting it. It's a little bunt single. And we have bases loaded. Freddie Lindstrom. Bases loaded. Clayton Kershaw in some trouble. 3-8. Fly ball to left field, B question mark. That's probably going to score a run. Well, we'll wait here. Left fielder, Cespedes, -5. He's got a gun. But, +2. Let's see who's on third. Mule Suttles. He's a 1-11. So -5 is a 6, 7, 8. That's it. So 1 to 8. He is not gonna try to advance. 1 to 8. Let's fly out to left. Runners hold. Don't want to chance it. Don't want to end up with 2 outs and runners at first and second. Bobby Dorr. 4-7 righty. 1 to 2 single. And it's a 6. So it's a ground ball third base B. Infield's playing back for the double play. Ground ball third base B. Base is loaded. Batter safe. Runners out going to second. It's force play. Let's see, what was that? Third base, so 5. 5-4. 1 scores. I don't know. Do you get RBI for fielder's choice? Earl Averill. Runners at first and third. 4-6. And he's a lefty. That's trouble. Lefty, lefty. He's going to be a strikeout. So that retires the side. They pick up a run after the bases were loaded. Could have been worse. But a fly out with a slow man at third. And then a fielder's choice and a strikeout. Bottom of the fourth, Chris Bryant struck out his first time up. 1-7 versus a righty, 1 to 8 double. 5 double. Double for Bryant. So a leadoff double. That brings up Rizzo. He doubled. He led off the inning with a double and was stranded. 1-7 versus a righty, and that's a walk. First and second, nobody out. Xander Bogaerts, righty. And it's a 3-2 on the D20. First of all, balk rating. 3 on the white die. Don Sutton just has a 1, so no balk. Got to re-roll. 2-8. Fly ball to left. B question mark, so he cannot advance. Fly ball to left anyway. Would not. Runner's going to hold. Cespedes with 1 out, first and second. 6-12. He's a righty. Pitcher X. Don Sutton's a 2-E7. E7, a 2 and a 2. That's an SI1. And then a 13 on a 7. SI1 right there. Single runners advance 1 base. So they don't score. Bases loaded. Buster Posey, 1 out. 4-7 right-hander, 1 to 10 single. 1-star single though. And of course it's a 12. It's going to be a ground ball to third B. So that's the old force play, which we had in the other inning. That will score a run. They don't turn the double play though. 5-4. So first and third, 2 down, back to the top of the order. Altuve, he's 0 for 2. So he's due. And it's a 1, triple ones. 1-2 Line out to third. So another line drive by Altuve. 2 line outs. But they get on the board. It's 3-1. Hall of Famers. Mike McAllister, how's it going? Hugh Duffy, top of the order. 1-5. Lefty. Another walk by Kershaw. That is walk number 2. How many Ks is he at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Hugh Duffy's going to try to get a lead again. And it's an 8. 2, 5, 11, 12. 2 through 5, 11, 12. It's an 8. He does not. Tony Gwynn. This time they're going to try the hit and run with Tony Gwynn. That makes him an A, hit and run. A 7. Actually, my bad. It's off the pitcher's card. 5, 7. Lefty. Strikeout. We got to check for, he's an A. Pitcher's card's a strikeout. But if he's an A or a B, it's a ground ball to first C. So it's a ground ball to first C. Runner moves up. Josh Gibson, home run his first time up. And that is a lot of black on that left side. But it's going to be off Kershaw again. 6-8. Righty. Fly ball center field B. So Gibson hits one on the screws again to center, but, well, not deep enough actually. Duffy will stay at first or second. And here's Mule Suttles, a 4-2. Righty. Flies it out to right field. So leadoff walk. And Duffy is stranded. Bottom of 5. Here's Bryce Harper, 0 for 1. Walk and a strikeout. 4-12. Lefty. Grounds it out to second base. 1 away. Here's Mike Trout. 2 for 2. Single, double. Let's see if he can keep it going. Triple. Come on. It's off his card. A 3-11. Righty. It's going to be a walk. 3-11. Draws the walk. So Big Poppy now with 1 out. Trout at first. 5 or 6. Don Sutton can't hold anybody on. He's a +3. Sorry about that glare. I just realized that. That's not good. Let's go that way. What if we do that? It's a little better. It's +3 on the hold. Let's see if Mike Trout can get a lead. 7. So he does not. 5 or 6. So Big Poppy with Trout at first. 1-12 versus a righty, and it's another walk. First and second. 1 out, Chris Bryant. And he's a 3-8. 3-8. Struck him out. Wow. Found that strikeout in between some walks. Don Sutton bears down. 2 down. Lefty Anthony Rizzo, he's doubled and walked. It's going to be off his card. A 110 versus a right-hander, though. It's going to be a ground out to second. And that's retires the side. Nothing doing. A couple walks, and they leave him stranded. Top of the 6th. Big Carlton Fisk. He's going to lead off. Dropped it. 6-7, right-hander. Grounds it out to short. 1 for 3 for Carlton Fisk. Here's Archie Vaughn, 1 for 2. 5-3, he's a lefty. Pitcher X, back to Kershaw. He's a 3, E10. I'm flipping this one back and forth more than ever. 3 E10. 3 and an 18. That's going to be a G1. And a 5. Oh, great. 5. G1, 5, rare play. G1, rare play. If there's a runner on first, there is not. No runner on first, the batter grounds out with the runners holding. There's no runners on. So it's a ground out to the pitcher, Kershaw. 2 down, nobody on. Our Freddie Lindstrom. 1-8 versus a lefty. 1-8. 1-3 double. Anything else he singles. Single for Lindstrom. It's a 2-out single. Here's Bobby Dorr. And they're holding him on. Hello, Al, Red Sox fan. We got a few Red Sox in this game. 6-6 for Bobby Dorr. It's going to be a strikeout. Big Clayton Kershaw with the big K. So 3-1, Hall of Famers. Bottom of the 6th. Xander Bogaerts. Speaking of Red Sox. 3-11 versus a righty. Ballpark check singles, 1-7. It's an 11, so he'll line it out to short. 1 away. Here is Yoenis Cespedes. And I don't need the D20. 2-8. Some people roll it every time. I don't. 2-8. Single for Cespedes. He's 2 for 3. Brings up Buster Posey. .65. He's hitting away. 6'5", righty. And that's a good roll for Buster Posey. 1-7's a home run. 8-20 double. 16 double for Buster Posey. And it's a no-star double, so double to center. That's Averill. He's a -1. And Cespedes a 1-13. He's a 1-12. And he was being held on. So 1-11. No pluses for center field, so it's a 1-11 for him to score. They are going to send him home, and Buster will stay at second. 1-11. It's a 20. So he is gunned down. (8-2). Wow. That's a heck of a throw there for Averill. He gets him. So 2 down. Posey at second. Altuve, he is 0 for 3. 2 lineouts. .59. Right-hander struck him out. Altuve goes down swinging. Rough day for Altuve. And the All-Stars come up empty after a single and a double. Bobby Dorr was briefly a Red Sox. Earl Averill. Lefty-lefty matchup, 6-6. Rounds it out to second base. Hugh Duffy is 1 for 2. 1-6 versus a lefty, and another walk for Hugh Duffy. Second walk for Duffy. Try to get a lead again. He can't seem to get one. 2 through 5, 11 or 12. It's an 8, so he does not. He could still try to steal, but not going to. Tony Gwynn, 1 out. Hit away. 5-7. Lefty. Struck him out. 2 down. Hugh Duffy, can he get a lead again? After, I think, once you change batters, you can try again, correct? I'm going to. 7, he does not get a lead. It's 2 through 5, 11, 12. Josh Gibson. It's going to be off Kershaw, though. 5-10, he's a righty. Struck him out. So after that first home run from Gibson in the first inning, he's struck out twice and flown out. Bottom of 7, this is Don Sutton's point of weakness inning. Dorr played his whole career with the Red Sox. Who is briefly? Who are you talking about briefly? Oh, the X-Man? Is that Cespedes? 5-7, lefty. Ground ball to second base X. Second base X. Yeah, Cespedes. Doors a 112. 6. G1. And then a 11 on a 12. That will be a good play by Bobby Dorr. 1 out. Mike Trout. 2 for 2, single and a double. 5-4. Righty-righty matchup. Center field X. Center fielder is Averill. He's a 110. Center field. 1 and a 4 is an F2. And then a 6. Almost a 5, but a 6 on a 10. No error. So fly out to center for Mike Trout. Big Poppy, 0 for 2. I don't need to roll the D20. 1-5 versus a righty. Struck him out. So we'll move to the 8th inning. Still 3-1 Hall of Famers. And it's Mule Suttles. 0 for 2. 212 versus the lefty. Home run check. 212. And Mule's a righty. 1-11 for right-handers. And what do you know? Mule Suttles goes yard. And now it's 4-1. Hall of Famers. Let's see. Arky Vaughn got that RBI there. Fisk. 5-9. Righty. Struck him out. Arky Vaughn, lefty. 2-3 versus a lefty, and that's a walk. One out walk, Arky Vaughn. He's on at first. He's going to be held on, but he's not going to steal. Freddie Lindstrom. Let's go to the bullpen. Let's bring in Craig Kimbrell. Craig Kimbrell to face Freddie Lindstrom. 2 on the D20 and a 2 on the white die. Balk rating is 0, so no balk. 6'9". He's a right-hander, and look at that. Found that walk there. 6'9". Of all the things you could roll. First and second, here's Bobby Dorr. There's not much on that Craig Kimbrell card. 2-12. Righty-righty matchup. Ballpark check single. No, 2-12. Ground ball to short A. So just what the doctor ordered. Bobby Dorr hits into the double play. They get 1. 4-1. Bottom of the 8th inning. I think they're going to go to their bullpen. We got Chris Bryant coming up. Let's go Hoyt Wilhelm. Sorry about that glare. Not much I can do about it. Okay, unless I take him out of the sleeve. Big Hoyt Wilhelm coming on. Facing Chris Bryant. 6'6". Righty. Fly ball to center. 1 out. Everybody missed my blind draft that I did on camera. Nobody was here. That's okay. Anthony Rizzo. 1-7. And Hoyt Wilhelm's a righty. It's going to be a walk. Brings up Xander Bogaerts. It's 4-3. 4-1. Hall of Famers. 6'7", Xander Bogaerts, righty. Struck him out. Hoyt Wilhelm with a big strikeout. Cespedes, 2 down with Rizzo at first. It's 4-12, righty. That's a first base X. Glare on there. 4-12, righty. 4-12, first base X. Suttles. Uh-oh, he's the worst fielder out there. 4-16. I was thinking about this today. Well, how do they decide on range? Who comes? I mean, did you see Mule Suttles play? How do you know how he is a 4 range? How do you know? Did you ever see him play? Can you tell me that he's a 4 range? Who makes that up? Did they sit down and watch videotape? I mean, I don't know. It's a mystery. 4-20, so he gets bailed out by the D20. G1, and then a 9 on a 16. Nothing there, so it's going to be a ground out to first. I don't recall seeing Mule Suttles play anytime, anywhere, anyhow. Anything. Maybe he was in some video that I watched, but I don't know. I'm just saying. That's just an example. I mean, who says Tony Gwynn's a 2? I mean, how do you know? How many feet does he cover? And I mean, what? I don't know. I don't get it. All right, Kimbrell, he's coming out. They're going to go Andrew Miller. Facing Earl Averill. lefty lefty. 4-4 lefty. He's not as good against lefties apparently. 4-4 catcher X. Buster Posey's a 1-1. Try to beat that. 1-1. Catcher 1 and a 7 is a PF. And then a 9, 10, 11 on a 1. It's nothing, so pop foul to the catcher apparently. Actually, we got to check the wild pitch for Andrew Miller. That's what that means right there. Check the wild pitch. 1-3. There is none. We check the wild pitch for a pass ball. It's a foul out to the catcher. That's always confusing to me, but I think that's the way it goes. You check the wild pitch rating for the pass ball. Hugh Duffy. 1-5 versus a lefty. Mr. Duffy draws another walk, his third of the game. The man just knows how to get on base. 413 on base. 349 average. Tony Gwynn with 1 out. Well, let's see if he can get a lead. -2 on the hold. He's tried every time. A 6. He does not. Tony Gwynn, 4-4 lefty catcher X. They knew right where to put that catcher X. 1-1. Buster Posey. It's a 9 on a 1. And it's a G2. Oh, that's pitcher. PO. Pop out. And then a 7 on a 1. So it's a pop out to the catcher. We'll just look at it for fun. Batter pops out to the catcher. Yep. We'll just call it an F2. 2 down. Josh Gibson, dangerous hitter. We just might bring a right-hander in, because Josh Gibson doesn't seem too intimidated by lefties. I mean, his right hand's not much better, but it seems a little less dangerous on the right side. What do you guys think? Thinking Mark Melanson, maybe, or Betances. We just might bring Aroldis Chapman in. Now he's a lefty. He's trying to get away from that. Betances. Let's go Dylan Betances. Good luck, Dylan Betances. To face Josh Gibson, righty-righty matchup. 2-6. He got the 2 column. That's good. 2-6. Pop out to short. Versus a lefty, would have been ground out anyway. Either way, it's an out. 2-6. Pops it up to short. So Betances comes in, does the job. Bottom of the ninth, last call for the All-Stars of 2016. Who's going to come in and close it? Or are we going to leave Hoyt Wilhelm out there? Got Walter Johnson. He can close it. He is can be a closer. He had 2 saves. I think we'll leave Hoyt Wilhelm out there, just see how far he can go here. Buster Posey. 111. Right-hander. Ground out to pitcher. Hoyt Wilhelm. Jose Altuve had a rough day at the plate, 5-10, and he's going to strike out again. 0 for 5 for Altuve, 2 strikeouts. Harper 0 for 3. It's 2-7 versus a righty, 1-6 single. And it's a 20, so he lines it out, hits it sharply to the second baseman, and that's the ball game. So I think it was D. Smith that predicted the 2016 All-Star team would win it, but they'd come up short, 4-1. Sorry about that. 4-1 Hall of Famers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. That's all off Kershaw. All 8 hits. And all 4 runs. There were no errors on either side. 2016 Hall of Famers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. Kershaw the loser, the winner Don Sutton. Don Sutton goes 7 innings. And he gave up all 7 hits. And how many strikeouts and walks? 3-1, 4-1, 4-2, 4-4, 5-4. 7 strikeouts and 4 walks. So they got some walks. They got runners on base. Just all first 6 innings, they had runners on base. Could not. They got 1 in. Had bases loaded here. Couldn't score. But the 1. So all but 2 innings, they had runners on base. Couldn't make it happen, though. Walter Johnson is going to be a reliever. I'm going to play another game. I'm going to make this a doubleheader. I'll play another one. Let's see. It's going to be their next 2 guys I don't really know anything about. You got Mickey Welch. These are their other 2 starters. Or Tim Keefe. (31-19) for Mickey Welsh, 36-17 for Tim Keefe. Pretty close, stats-wise. Pretty close. If you look at their stats, 242, 249. Let's go with, do we want to go, they're both right-handers. Tim Keefe. I'm going to take him out of the sleeve so there's not that glare sitting there. Tim Keefe. Of course, there's still a glare with that one. I'll just remove that. Get that out of here. And for the 2016 All-Stars. Their other two choices are Bumgarner and Scherzer. Since they went with the lefty, they're going to go with Scherzer this time, the righty. And I'm going to end this video. Beatles, hey Al. I'm going to end this one. I'm going to come back. I'm going to fill out the lineups and may change it up. I've got, here's the bench players. I may put these guys in for the 2016ers, and then I may leave the Hall of Famers the same. We'll see. But I'm going to end this one. I'll come back with another one, the second game of the doubleheader, in just a bit. You guys take care, and God bless.